Hey garden friends, we are in the garden center at Walmart to check out what's available for this spring season. Forgive any background noise, it's a lot of noisy people. And this is by the packing area for the pick up to go groceries, which a lot of my friends use that. It's pretty nifty. But anyway, so they have lots of pesticides. I don't use them. Now I have used this, but I get the concentrate and I mix up my own. That's just neem oil, which helps with some bugs, and used judiciously, it is safe. Let me turn around slowly. Let's see what we got over here. All right, look here. Greenhouse kits. Now I'm not a fan of these Jiffy pots. I don't know if you used them and been successful. I have, but the little wrapper thing does not dissolve like it's supposed to, and you go to plant next season and that thing is still in the soil. And I also struggle with these. I've not had great success with those, so tell me if you have. I find planting in soil in recycled containers to be just about the best. Now look at this. I've never seen this. A pop-up seed starting station. Okay, that's pretty cool looking. If you have a limited space and it folds up and stores away. How much is that? $48.44. But if you used it year after year, that could be well worth it. So here's some seed starting mix. Again, I use my potting soil, but if you like your seed starting mix, this is $7.64. Look at these trays, they're deep. They're like the ones for sweet peas, if you like those. They're very deep, get a lot of deep roots. And those are $4.48, not bad. If you're just getting started, built-in basin for easy bottom watering. Cool. So many great seed starting products. Now I have used the larger size one of these and I've really liked them. Some people say they don't like them because they don't have a lid. I have stopped using humidity domes and found I don't have as much problems with damping off and fungus. And I've had fine success with the growing. So here is some more. That this one has these again, so that's not something I personally prefer. Okay, here's some wildflower mixes. Now it's really good to check with your local area to what's native, not native, you know what I mean. It does well in your area because it differs. So let's see, this one has 20% crimson clover. That's a good ground cover. Annual baby's breath, cornflower, calendula, nasturtiums. Lupin, marigold, butterfly weed, plains coreopsis. So a lot of nice wildflowers. I was watching or reading an article on a gal who said if you use native wildflowers in kind of a hedge around your garden, it really deters deer. I haven't done it myself, so I can't attest to it, but it's worth a shot. So yeah, a lot more. This is a busy section. Here's some tomato tone and garden tone. Sometimes I'll add some to my potting soil that has a lot of wood fibers in it, and it helps the plants get going, that it has the extra nutrition it needs, and it's slow release, so it takes a while for it to break down so that the plants can use it. So if you're seed starting, you can add it to your mix, and then once the seeds do need them, or the seedlings, then it's available to them, but it doesn't hurt them before that at all. So there's worm castings. I've read different things on worm castings. They say they're organic, that the process they have to treat the organic or the worm castings kind of dilutes the effectiveness of it. I don't know the accuracy of that, but I guess they have to sterilize it. And that the heat process can be damaging. So, but it is still great as an amendment. $9.97. If you can make your own, that's the best route to go. So here's some fish fertilizers. Now, one thing, the Alaska fish fertilizer, there are some that is not organic. I had one and I thought it all were. So just look if you want organic that has the OMRI listed. Now this is $12.32. And then the larger size, the big gallon, is $26. So many things here. Tree and fertilizer spikes, shrub food. Really good. Azomite, I have read about that. So that's interesting they have that here. I'm liking they're having many more organic options available to everyone. So here's some great tools. What is this? Oh, anvil loppers. Huh. Those are nice. So those are $27. I always round up. I have used their pruners many times. I just had to sharpen them more often than I have my more expensive ones, but they worked well. So if you can only afford like $15, then great, because mine were like $70. And just use these and just sharpen them frequently, and you're good to go. So lots of gloves. So here is the nitrile packs. This is have bought mine in the past in bulk like that. It's $7. How many? Or 5 of them. So that's a pretty good deal. And mine last. I even throw them through the washing machine. And yeah, there's some pruners, $35. Mine are getting a little rusty. I probably just need to sharpen them and whatever. But you say they're heavy duty ones. And no, it's $35. So if I'm in the market, I'll make sure and grab one or 2. Oh, look at the cute garden hat, $15. Oh, these are cute tools. Let me see, feel how sturdy they are. Oh, wow, they do feel pretty hefty. I wonder how comfortable they are to use. But the set is $15. So I'm sure it's the same with this pruner that's in here, is you just have to sharpen more frequently. But that really is a cute set. That'd be cute hanging on my potting bench. I don't know if it has a hole. Yeah, it does. Okay. That's neat. Oh, look at these. I don't know if this is for kids. Yep, kids digging tool set. Those are nice metal. That's cute. $5. Get your children interested in gardening with you. Get them their own tools. Oh, look. Okay, this is neat. Look at this terrarium set. That's $30. Yeah, is this one too? This one's $23. That is cool if you have room for a terrarium. I love terrariums. I just don't have anywhere for them. I might have to make an exception though. So look at these nice ceramic saucers. $13. I use a lot of these. They work great, especially as they're relatively inexpensive. And they kind of disappear into the background. Different plant stands. I hope that background noise isn't too annoying for you. Some water globes. I have my Oya pots that I love. I haven't seen any here, but who knows? Oh, look at over here at all these. Look at these beautiful. I like the stripes. Those are, I don't need any pots, so I'm just gonna look. Promise myself. Look at this blue one up here. $8.97. Now those big plastic ones I got at Costco are perfect. I'm going for more larger pots. Now if I was gonna have these, they'd be indoors. And a lot of times you put like the 4-inch pot inside of it to make it more decorative, and then you could swap out the plants as you see fit. Oh, look at this cherry one. So it's supposed to be a lemon one, but there's no lemon one. Here's a mushroom. Oh, that's cute. $7.88. And the strawberry, or that's cherry. So cool. All these things. Oh, there's more. There's seeds. It's going to get noisier. I'm sorry about that because I'm getting closer to their packing center. Okay, so here's some more Fairy Morris cells. It comes with, yeah, it comes with the top. And those are $6.97. And though you put your own mix, seed starting mix in it, or potting soil, whichever one you prefer. Okay, Fairy Morris seeds. Now I got the burpee seeds over at Lowe's for a very inexpensive price. It probably was the same. Now, I was looking for a particular lettuce that they used to carry at Dollar Tree. Someone had bought seeds, but our Dollar Tree did not have any. No, this Great Lakes lettuce. No, that wasn't the one. The lettuce I grew from those seeds were absolutely fantastic. But you can see quite an array. Now, I don't know, these back to, okay, that's the Oya pots I got was back to the roots. So look at that. They have a germination station. EBT eligible. Oh, that's good to know. Organic seeds. I told you I have a video on why organic seeds are actually better if you want to spend the extra for them. Let me see how much of these. $2.97. It just has to do with how they're grown, makes the seedlings tougher and the plants tougher in the long run. Okay, let me see. I was just looking to see if they had oregano. Nope. Oh, yes, they do right there. Italian oregano. Okay, I think I'll pick that up because I got the Greek oregano. And yep, there's burpee. Organics, and they're $2.46. Okay, let's see if they have the organic herbs here. Oh, little Jim lettuce. Okay, that is one I wanted. All right. All right, let's see. I know the gal behind me, you probably could hear her talking, but I'm sorry. It's okay. This is a busy store and they're doing their jobs. And we got to get a scoot out of someone's way. Look at that sunflower. Isn't that beautiful? Now I have this size of this tray and I've used it, and I have that one too. Very well. $11.97. And what I like is the underside. This is kind of rubbery, and you could just pop out the whole seed root, or I should say seedling root and all, and it pops out very easy rather than try to dig it out of another tray. Lots of seeds. More Fairy Morris, the burpee. So the burpee's $1.96, and so is the Fairy Morris. So that's good to know. More herbs. Sunflowers. I have plenty of seeds. Now the oregano I've been on the lookout for, and this little Jim lettuce. So it's two things that I found. Here is the Jiffy seed starting mix, if that's your jam, and it is $6.47. Look at this. For $4.47, you get a mix of flowers in this. So there's hollyhocks, daisies, coreopsis, and echinacea. So that's pretty neat. And there's a pollinator garden. So that's pretty good. Let's see. I don't see anything else over here. I was hoping they had, I love my Oya pots for the summer, but I don't see any here. I could have just missed them. There's so much here that I may have overlooked them. But it's a good time to nab up some things that you need and can use if you have a Walmart near you. So, I mean, I shop at Lowe's or Home Depot and Costco, but Walmart is this one we get a lot of groceries at too. And so it's nice to have an array here of things to buy. So there's terracotta down there, but I still don't see Oya pots. I have two videos of using the Oya pots as well as the spikes that you can put wine bottles in for watering containers. Let me look around the other side of this. There's hoses. Sometimes they have stuff out here, tools. I was here last week or the week before, and I got some gladiolas. So if you're looking for vegetable starts, onion sets, they have potatoes, seed potatoes, asparagus, $3.96. How many? You get 3 roots. Pretty good. There's blackberry. But over here they have dahlias, $5.88. How many come in there? 2. Cream de Cassis, I had that one before. I don't think I still have it. I had gopher issues, and then when I had stored tubers in my basement, I had a rat eat them. Okay, so yeah, here's the purple ones I picked up last time. $5.88 for 16 bulbs. And then I also got this one, the espresso, because I just thought that color was magnificent. $5.88. So yeah, there's some freesias. Lots of temptations. I did especially want to do gladiolas this year because they bloom later in the season when a lot of other things are going over, and so they fill in beautifully. Oh, look, here's some sea holly. Orangium. I have a video on how to plant that because a lot of people get it upside down. So it might be, if you're planting some this year and haven't done it before, you may want to try that one. I will try to remember to link it in the description box. If I don't, please remind me. There's some hollyhocks. Now, I start a lot of these from seed, but it's really great if you want to just get started with roots. So this is 10 roots for, about $12. So that's just a little bit more than $1 each. Well, that's pretty good. And you probably would get blooms the first year rather than the second. Peonies. Bleeding hearts. Oh, here's some beautiful irises. I love irises. Love, love, love. And look at this, butterfly mix echinacea. Now with these packaged roots, you want to feel them and make sure they're still solid and not all dried up. And getting them early in the season is the ticket to getting ones that are viable. If you get them later, you might be disappointed because they will be dried up and useless. Let's head out. I saw some plants outside in the outdoor garden center. It's a beautiful sunny day. So they have some cool weather. Annuals, they're the violas and pansies. And are those 4-packs or I can't really tell, or 6-packs. They're nice deep ones. Oh, they're 4-packs, but they're nice big. Deep roots. And look, they have some Icelandic poppies over there. And they have petunias out. Oh my goodness. Now here, it stays a little bit warmer here where this store is at. It's about an hour from my home. And they probably could get away with some petunias, but I couldn't. They would definitely be killed by a freeze. Look, there's some beautiful primroses. Dianthus. Just a few things. Oh, snapdragons. Look at the snapdragons. Beautiful colors. I have a bunch coming up from seed. Oh, look at the bee. He's enjoying having something to settle on. Oh, there's more. Candy tuft. I love candy tuft, but it blooms for a very short time for me. So I like my alyssum, which blooms longer. And all of that. So they've got a bunch of potting mixes out here as well. So you have your choice. Goes there, and then they have more over there. So good to know. There's the one I got, I think, at Costco. And it's $14.38 here. I think that's the same one. I got it for $11, so I guess that's a pretty good deal. Okay, here's some more terracotta pots and big pots. Let's see what their prices are on the larger pots, like the one I got at Costco. I don't see them quite as big. So, yeah, these ones are like $20 and they're not as big. But the ones at Costco were like $15. I do like this size though. Isn't that big and beautiful? Okay, I think that's about it at this Walmart. This is the one in Sonora, California, the closest one to me. And they've got a pretty good selection now of garden stuff. So I didn't see a lot of larger tools. Let me look, make sure I'm not missing anything. Starting to get barbecues and summer stuff in. That is so encouraging. More hoses over there, sprinklers, and other things. Oh, look at here. Let's look at some little garden statuary and stuff. Let's see. Some garden flags. Hose pot for $20. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. It's where you wrap it. $7.97. Oh, that's cool. But look at all the little doodads for your garden. A porch goose outfit. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that before. Look at this one. Isn't that hilarious? That'll give anybody a chuckle. So these are $16.93. This mushroom. Little puppies. Look, here's some little solar lights. Look at those cardinals. Those are pretty. I have neighbors that have a bunch of these. They're kind of cool looking at night. Oh, some wind chimes, solar powered LED. So I guess they light up. How fun. What does that cost? $14.94. Be nice out in the garden to enjoy when you walk out there in the evening. And there is a large goose statue. I guess that's what you buy the outfits for. I've never seen that before. That's cute. Okay, some timers. Oh, you know what? I had a company ask me if I wanted to test one of their timers. I should get back to them and say, yeah, that would be cool. Okay. Well, I think that wraps it up here at this Walmart. So go and check out your local Walmart. They might, stock later just because it might be cooler in your area than here. This area here is a zone 8 or 9. So, yeah. And also it has a longer growing season than I do. So that's why they get all their garden stuff in early.